What's up, everybody? I'm Chase Lee reporting for DallasMovieScreens.com, and welcome back to my continuing coverage of the 2018 Dallas International Film Festival. I'm reviewing a bunch of movies for you guys, so I'm just throwing them all at you, and you pick whatever one you want to know my take on. But this is the final film of the festival, my 13th film. As a matter of fact, that's a lot. I'm going to go die after this, but what I saw was 8th Grade, a film from A24 and written and directed by Beau Burnham. It stars Elsie Fisher, Josh Hamilton, Emily Robinson, and it's about a girl played by Elsie Fisher who is basically going through her last week of 8th grade and making that awkward transition between 8th grade and high school, and just kind of seeing her emotions throughout that week, and just what she's thinking about in terms of what she's expecting when she eventually makes that big leap into high school. So now, going into this, I was super excited. A24 is distributing it. It is written and directed by Beau Burnham. Like I said, I've been a huge fan of his stand-up, so I love just following this guy's work. When I heard that he was writing and directing a film about 8th grade and youth and just growing up and adolescence, that got me curious, because he didn't seem like that would be the first one he'd make. It seemed like, the first one he'd make would be a comedy with more adults in it or something. But that's what's great about Beau. He surprises you, and that's the best way to describe this movie. I knew just from looking at the trailer this would be good, but I was surprised at how good it became to be by the end of it, and I was thoroughly surprised. So another home run from A24. Just keep them coming, guys. So Beau Burnham, I would say, shares the screen time with Elsie Fisher. Elsie Fisher in front of the screen and Beau Burnham's dialogue in front of the screen are the two major things that are at play in this film, and what make it feel authentic and just so genuine and real that when you're watching it, you go, this is totally how I grew up in middle school. Capturing that delightfully awkward and just socially inept type of interaction between teenagers, and how even if you are outgoing as a teenager, you're still awkward in your own way. And I think what Beau did with the dialogue is really just capture what teenagers are like, how they speak, whether it be in middle school versus high school, because they show some high schoolers in this movie. And I thought just the dialogue between, Elsie and Josh Hamilton, who plays her father, was really, just kind of heartfelt, and just it felt so raw and just like in your face. And, it was the type of script to where I was fully convinced that Beau didn't even write a script. This is a guy that just turned on a camera and was like, all right, this is the situation, go. And that's a huge testament to his writing, because it felt just so real and so palpable. And so I really commend him for that. And he also brings such flair and such style to not only the genuine performances and characters, but does it through music and transitions and editing. He adds his own distinct flair as his debut film, to where I can go, that was a unique style. Beau was trying to establish his, his vision, his flair, to where I got a sense of that, and it didn't appear as dull or, generic. It just, there was some actual flavor and personality into the directing and editing, so I give him props on that. So moving on to Elsie Fisher. This girl's so lovable. Like, as soon as she came on screen, she starts out with making a YouTube video, and she gives off this persona throughout the entire movie that, she makes these videos online, and, she's, giving people advice when she herself is so shy and doesn't know how to express herself. It's quite interesting, because a lot of people, I believe, do that. I do it myself, where I will project, like I am confident online, which I think I am for the most part, because I'm slowly getting better at it. But as a kid, I was fat growing up. I had friends, sure, but I got picked on. My self-esteem was, down low. I was awkward. I was nerdy. And I still am, and I'm slowly getting better at it. But with her being at such a young age, she's already appearing like she's confident, even though she's not. And so she's actually learning through life how to kind of grow up and mature and get ready for this awkward transition between middle school and high school. And she does it so well, just from the kind of like the body language that she has, whether she's dipping her head down and not really wanting to talk to anyone, to her being confident at the end, standing up straight for, like the first time in the entire movie. She slouched. And then towards the end, she like walked confidently. Or when she's, hanging out with certain people and she has like a personality and some humor that she brings to the film, and that levity that you need with some of the more kind of hard-hitting dramatic stuff. So she's an absolute star. She's a blast to watch. She is lovable, and she really captures the essence of what a teenager is like. She's a teenager herself, but through the direction of Beau, the kind of real dialogue, and just her acting out his dialogue and what he does directing-wise, it just comes across as magic. Just pure movie magic to really capture what it is like in middle school and, making that transition to high school. Another thing I want to point out is the music really kind of goes along with Beau's flair. A lot of it's abrupt music, but it kind of matches that hyperactive, kind of bombastic teenage mind where, a teenager's mind is kind of going all over the place. And, since teenagers are so enveloped into social media, they kind of, I guess, have that like kind of music ADHD mentality and stuff. And so I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I thought the music choice and the abruptness of it kind of matched the mind of a teenager, if you will, if they were daydreaming. I guess that's what I was trying to say. Another thing I really liked was Josh Hamilton as the father. He brought a lot of heart and a lot of levity to it that I really appreciated. It had a lot of heart-to-heart moments with Elsie Fisher and really what it was like to kind of grow up with her as, a single dad. And I really felt it. And it's just one of those movies to where you can sit there and watch it and go, there's no way this is fiction. This is real life. Captured on film and so well done by Beau and Elsie that this is magic in a bottle. And once again, A24 knocked it out of the park. So I apologize for that awkward motion, but I will give 8th Grade a solid A. Loved it. It's going to be really hard to pick my favorite out of the festival, but this is high up there, and it's a movie I would love to watch again and again. So what did you guys think of 8th Grade, or have you even heard of it? Comment in the place with my face and let me know. And as always, guys, I'm Chase Lee reporting for DallasMovieScreens.com, and tune in next time for whatever I review next. Thank you, Dallas International Film Festival. It's been fun, but that will be it for my coverage. And I guess I'll see you guys next time for some more regular reviews. Goodbye.